And we're here.
And have we returned?
Are we back?
I believe we're back.
All right, we're back.
Oh, and I figured it out last minute. I am able to monitor audio like I want.
Cool.
I gotta tell you, Windows has been frustrating me tonight, guys. Yeah. All right, so last time, Shepard saved the whole freaking galaxy.
Yeah, we.
Well, I mean, she saved the one space station, but I mean, the bug people are still out there.
Yeah, we killed the big bug.
Oh, that's true, but they were coming and we stopped them. They currently have no way to get into the galaxy, so we at least delayed their invasion.
Yeah.
So, what's next?
We're still gonna go out there and go bug hunt.
We're gonna go bug hunting.
Man that shit. Orkin man that shit.
We're gonna hunt the Reapers.
Yeah.
Let's find out. So you can see, we actually, on that playthrough, got to a higher level than my main game, Shepard, that I played through.
Oh. So do you get to keep your level?
Well, I get that Shepard.
Yeah.
Well, I figured you would get that Shepard, but didn't necessarily get to keep that level. That's really neat.
I'm not exactly sure if we keep that level or how it translates.
Yeah.
I know how it works with New Game Plus on Mass Effect 2, but we'll see.
Yep. Well, this is glowy and orange.
Very orange.
You can see why I wanted to update our overlay a little bit.
I do.
Yeah, I get it.
It's the same color as your Omni tool.
Yeah. No, I want to use powers. Okay. Our name. We are rank 52.
Yep.
We were a Vanguard. We were definitely a Paragon.
Yep.
Rex survived the mission on Furmire.
Yeah, I did.
Ashley Williams did not.
RIP.
And the council was saved by Commander Shepard.
It didn't notate that we touched booties.
It did not. No. There's the potential for different booties to touch here.
Are you not, exclusive with Liara?
I think we should be the exclusive with Liara, but...
We'll see.
I don't love that answer.
Yeah. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Wrong division.
What, this game doesn't have, Blitzball?
Listen, if this game had a dedicated football minigame, I would buy it.
Right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, even saving the Council, humanity has the trust of the entire galaxy. And still, it's not enough.
Our sacrifices have earned the Council's gratitude, but Shepard remains.
Is that Martin Sheen?
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth? We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help. Even
I refuse to believe that cigarettes made it all the way to the year 2020, whatever it is.
I'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon.
Yeah, we have
but she's just one woman.
Now.
If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
That's a normal cigarette.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Oh, he's all glowy-eyed.
Yeah.
1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earn humanity membership in their prestigious group. Now the Council is... Oh.
I'm sure we can read that at some point later.
wonder if that's a loading time thing.
Possibly.
I bet it almost is.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is
There's
green.
Dr.
Run
Chocolates.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Oh, this is like the Enterprise where...
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
Shepard! Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
There's no time to argue.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Shepard, Liara, go. Now.
I like her in a badass space helmet. They should make more games of her in a badass space suit.
You know what would be really cool in addition to that
Everybody
space
in!
suit?
Yeah.
Go,
Arm
go,
cannon.
go!
Arm cannon. Great.
We'll see what we can do about that.
Oh,
Dead.
like I said, get that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannon.
That'll buff out.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, I'm good.
Yeah, no, she's fine.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
So, Ian, do you remember when you said we know at least Shepard survives and who the main character of Mass Effect 2 and 3 are?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
I'm not changing my stance on that statement, Rusty.
I think Joker's gonna be just fine.
I can confirm that Joker will not die here.
It's the same as just fine.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy! I can still save her!
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up.
Because he can't walk.
They're coming around for another attack!
He can walk, but
Short distance.
his legs break real easy.
Okay, new plan.
Watch the arm!
I'm gonna break your bones all the way to their escape pod.
I'm still not changing my statement. We know who the main character is.
I'm sure that suit can survive atmospheric re-entry. Rip.
I'm not changing my answer. I know how strong plot armor is.
Mass Effect 2!
Okay, this is a little Metroid Prime feeling.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Well, this doesn't feel like playing God. Wait, we can rebuild her. We have the technology.
Literally.
Feel like you get to make some choices here.
Oh, okay. This is how you get to,
Rebuild your Shepard?
yeah. I think you should go with the old face.
Okay.
I don't like the Karen haircut.
I don't like the Karen haircut. The Karen haircut's very not good. There are some people that can rock it, and that model is not one.
All right, we're going with the imported face, I think,
Yeah.
for continuity's sake.
That would be good.
So, Adrenaline Rush is very good.
Yep.
And we get all the guns.
Yeah.
For Infiltrator, we get to be kind of sneaksmans.
Yeah.
With
Oh, you know my feelings about that.
heavy pistol and SMG and sniper rifle, and the ability to go invisible.
That's pretty cool.
I don't hate that loadout, SMG, pistol, sniper. I don't hate that loadout.
Yeah.
And Vanguards let you use biotics.
Yeah, Vanguard is going to be biotics, shotgun, heavy pistol, SMG. This is basically what we were last time.
Yeah.
It also gives us incendiary and cryo ammo.
Which sounds nice.
Yeah.
Which the soldier also has access to.
Yeah.
And it's got
in
Disruptor.
addition to Disruptor.
Yeah.
Sentinel gives us tech and biotic abilities, and not very many guns.
Yeah, I did notice that you only had the two.
And not special ammo types for the tech tree. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh no, cryo. No, just
cryo blast.
Just cryo
Yeah,
blast. Okay.
Yeah, those are your special abilities. Shockwave.
So this gives us biotic and tech abilities with light guns, and then we get all tech. This basically turns us into Tali from the last game.
I still think that my vote would either be Vanguard or Soldier, but that's just where I'm at.
Yeah. Adrenaline Rush is really fun. It gives you the ability to slow down time and line up shots.
Yep.
And it makes hard mode a lot easier.
Does Nathan have a preference?
I don't actually have a preference, and as a matter of fact, I think you know how I'd choose.
He would randomly number generate.
See, Soldier gives a sniper rifle, and I like sniping, but I'm not very good at it. And I don't necessarily want the internet to know that.
You could just go with the consistency of we were Vanguard last time, we can do it again this time.
Mm-hmm.
That'll give you an out.
Yeah. And we get to keep our favorite ammo types.
Yeah.
Which are not an item anymore, but an ability.
Oh,
you'll notice. Yeah. They got rid of a lot of the inventory management.
That was a little cumbersome.
It was a lot.
It would be weird if she came out of this, I'm guessing, resurrection, and she's like, oh, I can do engineer stuff now.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh, that says Reeve, not Rave. I thought she'd have the special ability to throw, like, Baker glow stick parties.
So we could get a third ammo type. We could get a biotic shield. We could get a biotic better throw ability.
Yeah.
Get armor.
Yeah.
Get a different kind of shield.
Yeah.
You get the Drinkum ability.
Yep.
I'm not actually sure what that does. I tend to like to stay away from grenades.
Yeah.
It
doesn't tell you what any of these powers do.
Yeah, it does.
No, because
No, it doesn't.
they're achievement based. They are the special abilities of all of your other party members.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, you know how I'd pick.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of hoping we would have a adrenaline rush kind of ability so that we could just have the best of both worlds, but that's not the case.
I would say probably a barrier booster or one of the rounds.
We gonna slam. You guys like the physics.
Ragdoll physics.
So we're gonna welcome to the jam here.
Ah, come on and slam.
Now welcome to the jam.
Yep.
So that's why during the opening cutscene she was all in her armor, so that you could do the character select here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
That going north?
It sounds like it.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range.
It's almost gotta be. Either someone trying to do his voice.
Run the numbers again.
Aye.
Yeah, it's like how everybody either does their own wildly unique interpretation of the Joker, or they mimic Hamill's Joker.
Hamill. Yeah.
And that's the only thing that they do.
Now this facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
Ow.
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
So we had a couple of levels up.
Yep.
We get to be level 3.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor
pistol
Oh,
doesn't
hey,
have a
Ian's
thermal
heavy.
clip.
We've got a lot of resources here. Holy
Yeah.
crap. For a new game, this is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead. And
So is this where they explain why they have ammo now? Faster, fiercer, and more powerful.
faster, fiercer, hornier. What?
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Okay, so controls are reversed.
Oh.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving, we need to...
Is that a Geth?
No, Nathan, it was a hacked robot. It said it.
I didn't see it. He killed it too quickly. The gun kind of looks like a needler.
It does a
So
little
you
bit.
see how I've got that little
Oh yeah, it's a
fire.
hollow indicator that tells you your hand.
It's because I activated fire ammo, and that'll be there for 3 reloads.
Pretty neat.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
So you might be able to tell. I can definitely feel shooting is a lot smoother here.
Yeah, it looks better.
Nice work, Shepard.
Have you been practicing this game at all?
I absolutely have not. I'm going to be hitting this to run for
Yeah,
a little
a
bit
lot.
here. Because it used to be run and now it's not.
Yep.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade launcher off the secure... Here come the
Yes, ma'am.
mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out. Take the elevator
We
down
did it.
one floor.
And you haven't reloaded, so to keep your fire.
Right.
You're doing fine, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to beat you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
That's fine.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Okay, I'm gonna swap something real quick here.
Okay.
Okay.
On stream, I'm gonna line us up a little bit better.
A little bit.
Yup.
Yeah.
There we go.
It looks pretty good.
So we've got a different minigame now.
It's no longer Frogger.
Oh, it's like
It's the matchy card flippy game.
yeah.
Yep. But it just reveals it by mousing over it.
Yeah.
You're just on a timer.
Yep.
And
Hey, Cerberus.
it is laughably easy with a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah. Cerberus.
The cost of this project
Yeah,
is
Cerberus.
over 4 billion credits so far, but nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
4 billion credits is way more than the max we had last game. We are expensive.
Well, you know, defying the laws of nature does that.
Resurrecting human life is. Oh, that's.
I don't think you can help him.
I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
He said the bitch word.
Have a nice trip. What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this
What's
is all
wrong with
new to
their
me.
eyes?
I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
There's only
Things must
stuff
be
wrong
worse
with
than
her
I thought.
eyes right
Miranda's
now.
got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we
Sorry,
better
what
get
was
you to
that?
the shuttle first.
What is the question?
Nathan said, "What's wrong with her eyes?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
There's a lot of things wrong with Shepard right now.
Oh, what's wrong with her eyes are that this was the very, beginning of this step of facial animation.
Yeah. Just a few questions as we're taking lethal fire.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm
Fair enough. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together.
Oh.
You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off the... We're low on thermal clips.
Ragdoll! He's just a leg. Is this the new Human?
Damn.
It just bumped his head on the ceiling.
I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the
Teeth are
top
weird.
scientists. The best
Yeah.
technology money could buy.
Yeah, they're weird.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Ask about the
The last thing I
Normandy.
remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
What about Rex?
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Who's that?
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Don't shoot your friend.
Log update. The Lazarus Project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything we've done.
He's got a little character portrait down in the bottom.
Yeah. He's our friend, Jacob.
Because he's bloody. He's the new human.
Actually, I think he's a little more Ashley Williams.
The station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Gun.
Because we picked up Ashley Williams on that first mission.
Yeah.
So I think.
Oh God, they found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
That looks fine.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Oh, okay.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained contact.
How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Nathan, where was that Metagel?
It was in the first aid station on the wall.
On the wall?
The Metagel
Thanks,
was on the
Shepard.
first aid station.
On the wall.
On the wall.
On the wall.
Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard.
scars
We
are
need to find Miranda.
glowing.
We can't leave her
Glowy.
behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of
I'm the
mechs
best
won't
at
drop
what I do,
Miranda.
well.
She's alive.
Then where is she? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about
Okay,
the attack?
maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few. You can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
That was a change in the voice acting
That's
there a little bit.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
You know that sounds familiar.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
So,
you
last time we ran into Cerberus, they were doing all kinds of horrific bullshit experiments on all kinds of people.
And we're one of those people now.
And now we are in debt to them.
Yeah. Play the minigame. You need to use the X?
I do not remember what button to press. There we go. Okay, there. There. And...
Are you matchy?
Matching the code on the top left. You got 900 money.
I have to relearn how to do that. Yeah, so 900 money relative to how much we have here.
Not a lot.
900 money is balanced for the beginning of a new game, of a brand new game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they also did reward us for doing a full playthrough and being, you know,
loyal to the franchise,
filthy rich.
They've seen us.
Engage. Excuse me.
Oh, do they have like a shared health down there?
What?
There was like a blue.
No, they've just when you go into combat, we can
Please reconsider your
look
aggressive
a little bit more.
You don't have a mini radar.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, there it is. It just went away.
Yep.
Oh god!
Oh my kidney!
Taking heavy fire!
Rerouting power. Rerouting power.
Got him!
Good job, Jacob.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Oh.
Okay, so let's try to do that one a little bit faster this time.
Yep. I think you were on it. That money. So is this the armor you were using at the end of your last playthrough?
No, this is Shepard's armor.
Okay.
This is the N7 armor. The Onyx armor, I think.
Yeah, they called it the Onyx armor in 1. Yeah, it is. Well, you'll see how armor works.
Yeah.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Done.
Dead? What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
That's... okay.
Why?
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
That's fine.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
I don't think she actually thinks he'll be her guest.
Where are we
Where
going?
was she during the
Another
attack?
Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Uh-huh. Funny. Because,
I don't actually think it is funny, but that's okay.
Because of the jokes.
She's an abomination against nature. I get it.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I
don't think they specified it was the Thresher Maw attack last game.
They did not.
The only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost.
Yeah, they just said
Let's try
something
something
about
more
a
recent.
disaster on a Kuz.
Vermire, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
It was
I
a hard
left a
choice.
friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Alliance saved the Destiny Ascension and you killed Saren. What happened next?
Humanity was offered a spot on the Council. I recommended Captain Anderson for the position.
Yes, Captain Anderson is now Counselor Anderson. Though from what I hear, he preferred life in the military.
Still, good to know that the human council member isn't going to put politics ahead of defense.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Illusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
What would have happened if you had said Udina became the counselor?
I was about to say, I don't know what happens if...
Or is that just an aspect that's not tracked?
The Illusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
No, it tracks all the flags. So it may actually have dialogue for, like, oh, maybe it didn't work properly.
Yeah. Oh, you can change your casual appearance.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We could be,
that's kind of cool.
Like, space jumpsuit, space...
oh, it's a Star Trek like
fancy
smock
uniform. Yeah. You can be
overalls,
engineer friend. You can be medic.
Kind of the RA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hate that last one.
Oh yeah, we'll do that one.
That one, yeah.
We can also use DLC armor. But we can't... Okay, so if we use our N7 armor,
yep,
we've got all of these things that we can customize, including
the helm.
Stuff that you see down at the bottom here.
Yeah.
They have
it has secondary
stats.
effects.
Yeah. So we can really customize exactly what we want our armor to be doing.
Yep.
Or we can get static sets of armor
that all have a overall effect.
Right. I like this one a lot. It's the Dragon Age crossover armor. And if you could do cutscenes without the helmet, I would just have it on all the time.
That does look pretty dope.
No, that looks dope as shit.
Also got the Terminus armor.
Ooh.
And the Inferno armor.
That one makes you a better negotiator.
Mm-hmm. But for now, we're going to go... Let's see.
No.
Very Splinter Cell.
No. Please, no. You have to wear those the entire time if you choose them.
Power damage. This might be... Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Damage. This is...
Oh, we can do melees.
Yeah, we can do punches and weapon damage.
Punch! Sucker!
This seems to be purely aesthetic.
Yeah, this is. I believe the first game to really play with giving the player control over what materials are rendered in game. The way 3D modeling works is there's actual lighting physics that goes into the texture that you put on things. And in here, they call it material.
Yeah.
But this lets you play with the way light interacts with
your
all
armor.
Of the other design stuff. Yeah.
That's pretty dope. You can go hot pink. That one's very Samus.
We can go real black.
Yeah.
Was there a foible I saw there?
Black on red always looks good.
Nah, it's a good color combo.
They said either that or hot pink. Shepard walks in to meet the elusive man in Hello Kitty colors. Hello Kitty has got to be like a religion by that day and age, right?
I don't know about has got to be.
I think it is.
Let's see. Let's do our tent one. No, let's do red here. That's what I want.
Yeah. That almost reminds me a little bit of like Mandalorian armor.
Yeah, a little bit.
Do we want to try to lean into that?
I don't think there's really a great helmet for it.
Yeah, there's not. The Blood Dragon helmet would do it if we could get just that helmet. But
yeah,
we can't change. We can't customize anything on it if we do that.
Lamesies.
I think I want that red to be a little bit brighter though.
That's very Judge Dredd.
I like that a lot.
You look like a Sentai racer.
So you're not wearing the helmet the entire time, are you?
We'll see. I genuinely
no.
don't. I genuinely don't remember.
Because I'm gonna be real. I get that it's better, but I kind of don't love it.
It's like playing Build-A-Bear, but with a shepherd. Build-A-Shep.
Build-A-Ship. Now you look cool as shit. I'll give you that.
It looks like we wear the helmet forever.
Yep.
Commander Shepard.
I loved you in Wall Street.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face
You're so
to
good in
face.
West Wing.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side.
As evil?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
That does scan.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
I don't like how they keep rearranging the options.
Yeah.
Why me?
No, he's already asked all those questions.
Yeah.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Could I have them debrief me after that?
Oh.
Jokes.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
So there's a subtle design thing going on here that I'm curious if you guys noticed. In the first game, Paragon choices were on the top right, and Renegade choices were on the top, or on the bottom right. And then if there were lots of options, they filled in a secondary menu. Continuing the dialogue was on the left, and ending the dialogue with Paragon or Renegade was on the right. That's just kind of a feeling that they've been establishing.
Yeah.
This continues through this game, but there are lots of questions that you can continue dialogue. They let you do Paragon or Renegade. It does not allow you to agree to work with Cerberus with a Paragon option. The best you can do is neutral.
Yeah.
Or you can agree wholeheartedly and go Renegade.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you spend the entire, or a substantial portion of the last game fighting the monstrosities that Cerberus made, I can see why it's not necessarily the good guy option to jump into their arms.
Yeah.
How often can you customize this?
Before... Well, we'll see. I meant to... options... graphics... It does not look like there's an option for helmet height in this game, unfortunately.
We'll survive.
We'll get over it. So are we keeping the face scars the whole game?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
It'll all get there.
you don't have your lip scar anymore. Or your eyebrow scar.
Yeah, I noticed that.
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone
I
disobeying.
know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Yeah, I am gonna turn that helmet off. I really prefer helmetless. It's a really small boost.
I'm glad the Elusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
I'm not sure.
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free
like
from
the Spectres.
restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
That does sound like a human version of the Spectres, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
In the mission.
Yeah.
I'll admit it looks a little better pre-rendered.
Yeah.
Is that a new version of the Mako?
We should be there
Or
shortly,
this new
Shepard.
version of it?
The Elusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any
It's
orders?
a drop shuttle.
Yeah.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just...
No alien spunk?
We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the Elusive Man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
So I'm glad this planet is rural Russia.
It does look a little Russian, I'll give you that.
Well, I mean, we've talked about embracing the brutalist architecture before.
Yeah.
New weapons.
I got some guns.
Oh, you get to keep the rocket launcher. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's a grenade launcher.
The grenade launcher.
And he's got 2 shots with it.
So I've got an SMG, I've got a shotgun, and I've got a heavy pistol.
I assume the heavy pistol is like your version of, assault rifle or something.
Heavy pistol is what I was using.
Yeah.
On the first
It's
mission.
like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Why are you saying it's strange? You know what this is supposed to look like.
She had to have dialogue.
Yeah, I get it, but it's like...
Sounds like tennis.
Systems were disabled.
Designed for surviving attacks offline.
Stun him!
Oh, is the health... Is the arc above those two down on the bottom? Is that your health?
That is, yes. The arc above them is my shields and health. The 2 little wedges are...
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile.
Their
They should
health
have
and shield.
recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
So do you prefer the heavy pistol?
Yeah, heavy pistol is really good. In fact, when we get to choose missions, I'm going to order them in such a way as that I get an upgrade to the heavy pistol as soon as I can.
You did.
So
You
did,
just-
and
You
no
got to
mistakes.
steal. You get to steal their money.
Excuse me.
Who's a good boy?
Engaged.
Who's a good boy? I think he got him.
Yeah, you did kind of shoot the dead. The equivalent of the dead body.
Stop right there!
It's Tally.
You said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I'm not working with them.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony.
She has
circle
gotten a
around
little
the
older.
far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
I had a funny feeling you'd meet one of your old teammates here. I was gonna guess either Tali or Liara.
Squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of him.
You were guessing Tali or Liara?
Yes.
I was
Maybe
thinking,
Garrus.
I was thinking the first he would interact with Rex, because he feels like he would be in the middle of doing some shit. Man, did you make that call right? Holy shit.
It is also a hell of a coincidence that in the entire goddamn galaxy, you and Tali happened to reconnect on your first mission.
Nathan,
Yeah.
what did I say about plot armor?
Yeah.
Use overload on him.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Yeah!
Yeah! He fucked you up.
You're done!
You are about out of
Shepard,
ammo. Kid.
Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Because they're gonna die.
I can see that. Please get that out of my face now.
That money is the currency?
Oh, he's going all fire! Fire! Shit! Those rocket drones are
Target down! You're done!
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by
Open
the
the
doors.
pod bay
Shepard,
doors,
you
Tali.
take point. Taking cover!
Right! Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Man, this Quarians are about to die. Oh! Oh no!
Is this the bad guy from Robocop?
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is going to be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Grenade.
Take out their shields.
Oh, that was dope. That's a dead ship.
Yep.
Now they're gonna have to spend $20 billion to revive you again.
It was $4 billion.
Which is like 20 billion in today's currency.
Let's find out how autosaves work.
I'm sure before the boss fight it would have auto-saved.
That's what we said last time.
Overlord, take out their shield. Here we go.
That's just a little bit.
Defenses offline.
Oh yeah. You missed! He was 3 feet in front of you and you missed!
9-9.
The really sturdy box in front of you.
Moving up the sturdy. Oh shit!
I mean, I put a shotgun into its face.
That's dope.
So if we open Metagel or heavy ammo and have those full, it turns into money.
We can use this.
So that's neat.
It's neat.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Anything else? Nope.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
To the Shia LaBeouf, no.
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will... You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through
Quite do the
intermediaries
mocap
like
on his face.
slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
For a swarm of bugs.
Yeah, it seemed to be real buggy there.
No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it. But it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
You can just take his
He's
Omnitool.
traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
It's getting spooky.
I already missed Tali.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress.
Yeah, I like her character a
The
lot.
Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
What aren't you telling me?
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Do it alone.
See, there's another one of these.
Yeah.
I can agree, but I can't. There's no
like
Paragon option.
Yeah.
If this is a war, I'll need an army or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Ask about your GF.
Where's Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
It's an interesting alliance.
That's a super interesting development.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Rex.
So, Garrus took our death pretty hard.
Clearly.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
I mean, we know where Tally is, but you might as well.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
He doesn't seem to trust the Tally peoples.
Fuck you!
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Is that an order?
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right
We are actually going to go get
All right.
first.
What's the other thing?
I found a pilot.
Having the ability to counteract those sounds very
he's
useful.
one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Oh.
Looking cool, Joker.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Did they rebuild the Normandy?
Hell yeah, they did.
Normandy 2!
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Now you're gonna have to get used to a new mattress and all of that.
Oh, we got a nice mattress.
Listen, I'm not saying it's not nice. I'm just saying you have to get used to it. You can tell when you're not sleeping on your own mattress. You know.
So there we go.
Headshots inflict superior damage upon most targets.
Yeah, so we got Joker, we got the Normandy. And the game kind of opens up here, I believe.
Go find Dr. Chocolates.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Good point, or this is my ship.
No neutral entry
We'll
here.
be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors. Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start. Who are you? I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
No, they said artificial intelligence, not
They said artificial, not virtual
intelligence.
intelligence. I did notice that.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker. I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and
I
advice.
only control the guns, don't worry.
Yeah.
Anyone else I should meet?
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Man, I can't wait for us to go find our space girlfriend again.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Let's check our email.
Oh, we've got an email?
We don't have any, Oh, yeah, we do. From Anderson. Hey, come talk to me. This is a DLC character we can go
years
look
worth
for.
of emails piled up.
What?
You have 2 years worth of emails piled up.
We absolutely have 2 years of emails piled
Most
up.
of them are boner pills.
This is DLC. This is DLC. This is DLC, DLC. This is why we had all those hats.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This is the DLC armor. This is DLC. That's important. We need to do that. Yeah, so there was a lot of DLC for this game.
Project Overlord, it helps to stack up the World War II references, too.
Yeah. So we're just going to mark all those as red. None of those were super important. The really interesting one is Anderson has already heard a rumor that we are alive.
Yeah. He already heard a rumor that we are
a lot more
alive.
teammates.
And sent an email.
Are those just like tutorials?
Yeah.
You should go check out your new room.
Yeah. What do you think it is?
I mean, I'm assuming similar to your old one.
Let's get on the elevator and go to the captain's cabin.
Oh, you have like an entire private suite.
Shepard's cabin. Oh, okay. This is pretty.
So we've
pretty
got
nifty.
a zone for models, and I want to try to 100% the model collection on this run. So we can check our email here as well.
Yeah.
We can look at all of our achievements from Mass Effect 1.
That's neat.
We got a picture of Liara on the desk.
Aww.
Is that because we boned her?
So, wait, Rusty?
What?
Look to your right. There's just a blank wall there.
Yeah.
Hear me out. In bold cursive script, it says live, laugh, love.
It's actually just a toilet, though.
Well...
Oh, look, we've actually got a mirror.
Yeah.
This is actually neat because...
Can you poop?
There's empty space here. I bet they... Yeah. Okay. So, I know a little bit about how mirrors work.
Yeah.
I bet that there's a... When you pass through this door, it makes a little clone Shepard that's running around inside this...
Yeah.
They hide the clone Shepard in the shelving there.
Yeah.
And that shelving isn't actually invisible. But that's neat. Because, yeah, it's neat. We can decide what music we want.
Ooh. Play the Cantina theme.
This is Shepard's music.
We can also put some fish in here.
Ooh.
We can talk to Edie if we want. So let's go back down to the CIC. We're going to talk to Kelly.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
No.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Oh, okay.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better
so
suited
she's
for
like,
FBI?
you can talk to her and like, hey, you have dialogue with this character.
Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
You can tell her right there.
What else would you like to know?
When you say keep her distance, she's basically, like you said, tutorial for, reminder for other people. And it can get annoying, and so that's the dialogue you can use to turn it off. We're going to leave it on because I actually like the dialogue, and I like her character, and she's fine.
It's cool that they have a mental health professional on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know when this game came out.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
I generally don't know.
Yeah.
2010, January 26, 2010.
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to
Did
help
I
fight the
no-scope
greatest
that?
threat known to humanity.
Yes.
How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated.
This doesn't look bad for a
terrified.
10-year-old game.
But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
It does look a little bit better than it did upon release, because we're playing on PC. When they release a game on console, they make it with certain specifications, and they often have to downscale a lot of their resources to get them to work on consoles.
Yeah.
But then when you do a PC release, you can release a pack that's just like, hey, you get high-resolution textures. And then, as time goes on, they can even add support for even higher-resolution textures with not a ton of extra work.
Investment in time.
And textures are actually super easy to update and are run off the processor, not the video card.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the collectors.
As a general rule.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Oh.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Oh, she's very interested in you.
So she is a potential romance option.
I could tell.
But you already have a girlfriend, so it doesn't
Can
matter.
you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Okay.
God.
That's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us.
Real.
I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you are such a downer.
You are an abomination to nature, I guess.
Oh, no, definitely.
And we're going to find out exactly how much of an abomination later. What?
Ooh. Oh, no, I wholly expected that.
So here's a representation of all the guns we've unlocked.
Yeah.
The standard models will get swapped out as we buy more guns.
Yep.
I wonder,
Is there a Doc Chalk here?
Oh.
Let's just try to fall back.
Don't want that.
So, is that a no on Doc Chalk?
Yeah, I'm just ignoring you.
Aww.
The
Eviscerator.
The Black Storm, colloquially called the Black Hole Gun, encases particles of matter within a high-powered mass-increasing field, elevating them to near-infinite mass. This creates a gravitational singularity that draws nearby enemies and objects inward for a short time. The rapidly increasing gravity near the singularity's event horizon rips the objects apart. The mass effect field soon destabilizes and returns to normal mass, with explosive results.
Is that about playing God?
Mini black hole, Nathan.
I'm going to shoot a black hole at you. So the con room is still there. Looks a whole lot better though. Remember we had to go down those stairs into that dark hallway?
Yeah.
It's all menacing and stuff. This looks clean.
It does seem a little bit more futuristic in Chrome.
I will admit it is more well lit. I would say.
I like how they put in restrooms.
How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly.
Say that.
It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Because that was for us, Nathan.
Yeah.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet
Miranda's
mignon and
office.
caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
This used to be your office.
Miranda's office.
You just go check out her bed.
That was my bed.
Poop in her toilet.
Just keep
Real power
using
move
it
there.
exactly how I used it.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns,
There's
I'd be
that
happy
ad
to do
evil
so.
again.
So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
Except it doesn't sound like humanity wants Cerberus to be that answer.
Those organizations operate under legal jurisdiction.
Yeah, no,
those organizations are
she definitely is trying to
Oh, hey,
sound
look,
like
that's
he's
exactly what
Cerberus
we're
in check.
saying.
Nobody.
Yeah.
We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first
encountering
to
their
admit it.
briefs.
But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
She feels like a romance option as well.
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
I like Mess Sergeant Gardner
Commander
a lot.
Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Oh, you're gonna like this guy, Nathan.
I do like this guy. I wish his face wasn't so creepy, but...
Listen, 10-year-old game.
Yeah, it's a 10-year-old game.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council
Okay,
have
boomer.
got their heads buried so deep up their butt fuckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
God, he is very boomer, though.
Can you believe I was once a family man? Working
Definitely.
the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a
What's a
difference.
Batarian again?
I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
The Batarians were the guys that tried to drop an asteroid on Terra Nova.
Right.
Those.
I remember them guys. The space pirate men with four eyes.
The four-eyed friends from the Terminus systems.
Doc Chalk!
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
That was
Do you have
intentional.
everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
It got blown up in the ship that you died on.
Keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Find her
You've been with the
brandy.
Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
You needed to fly.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
Hell
Not the
yeah.
Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived
Those
a
are just
full
words.
life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
She's got a
See you
tattoo
later,
that says
Doctor.
no regrets.
Commander.
No regrets.
Also, I don't know if you can classify them as surviving together.
Yeah, Shepard didn't do a whole lot of surviving.
She dead. Was dead.
Yep.
So you can see that shuttle that we get in the cutscenes.
Yeah.
There it is, right there in the hangar bay.
Yep.
It's no Mako, but that's okay. This is where I expected Rusty to say, well...
It's the improbability drive!
It does kind of look like it. I missed
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer
Commander
Ken
Scotty!
Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain!
Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do?
God, they leaned into it.
Oh, they absolutely did.
They leaned into it so much.
When Chakwas was popular, they just went, okay, we're going Enterprise.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
But you left the Alliance.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
The block behind the text is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out what that was.
I wish it was consistent. I think it's a bug. Like you see how it only does the top line?
Yeah.
But the bottom
I mean,
line
I get why they're doing it, to keep changing the background to make it easier to read.
Oh, is it literally just like a little AI looking at where it's hard to read and fixing it?
Presumably.
That makes sense. Okay. I wish it would just turn it on or off.
Yeah.
The spots where it's not consistent.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Weird. So,
yep. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see it.
I told you she would.
I'm running through talking to everybody because those items don't show up in the stores until you've asked them. And so now,
you're getting all the side quests.
As we just proceed through the game, I can go buy them their grocery list. I would swear... I guess not yet.
Were you just in the bowels of your ship?
Yeah.
Bowels.
Alright.
All right, let's go back to the CIC.
Yeah.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
At the end of the stream.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow. We actually got a lot farther than I thought we would. The game starts roll quick.
Yeah.
You did literally die in the first 6 minutes.
Yeah.
We died. We got resurrected. We've done 2 missions.
She was only mostly dead.
We've done 2 missions and spent 30 minutes talking to everybody on board.
Yeah.
So, check out the channel. We have revamped a lot of design stuff, and I'm still going to be working on a couple of minor things. We're going to work on getting some social media worked out so we can be more consistent with our going live messages. We've also streamlined our schedule. Weekdays are just 7 to 9 now, including the Wednesday slot.
We're going to make that all align.
Just so that it's all at the same time. And then Sunday we've got 2 to 6 with Terraria. And don't miss that. We're going to be playing with the new DLC. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's all I got. Stay safe. Don't die.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yes, stay safe.
Goodbye, everyone.